Hey guys, how you doing? This is Matt from Funnels and Conversions. I just want to do a short training today on different ways to turn no's into sales online. We do this with a method called Behavior Dynamic Response Marketing. Got this from my mentor, Frank Kern. So let's get into it. Now, when we're online, most people say no. It's just the way it is. It's the way that we actually grew up. We were taught to say no on the first sighting of wanting to buy something. Why? Because we want to go home and think about it. If you're going to buy a car, you're not just going to go there and buy the first car that you see. I mean, if it's your dream car, maybe you will, but 99.9% out of the time, you want to go look at 3 or 4 different cars, go home, think about it, and see which car you really want. And that's just the way it is. So as advertising online, what do we do about this? We get the email address first. Now, you must get the email address by giving something in exchange for giving something valuable for free. Now, this can be a free video training, a free PDF, or something to get their email address. You want to nurture the prospect and really give them great content and really create goodwill with that prospect, so eventually that they'll want to buy from you. Now, funnels as you know them today are pretty much worthless. I'm not just talking about a simple email funnel where you just send them a ton of different emails hoping that one day that they'll buy from you. No, I'm talking about funnels based on multiple campaigns based on certain response indicators. What does this mean? Now, what this means is that basically, I'll give you an example. Let's say you go to a car dealership and you go to the car dealership, and what do you want to do? You always want to test drive the car before you actually buy it. You test driving the car is a response indicator. And if we do this with online advertising, it's the same thing. There's certain response indicators, such as some people have to see a webinar before they buy. Some people have to read a sales letter before they buy. Some people have to watch a short VSL before they buy. There's just certain response indicators that people must take so that they buy. So you want to have multiple of these so you'll increase conversions and get the most out of your advertising spend and the most money and the highest return on investment for your advertising dollars. Now, you want to make sure you're using behavioral triggers in your funnels. What this means is, let's say if somebody goes and they watch, they go and watch your long sales presentation and it's an hour long, but they only watch up to 30 minutes. Now, what you could do is you can see that they only watched it up to 30 minutes and send them repeated emails letting them know what they missed, saying, hey, you watched the first 30 minutes, but if you liked what you saw there, you're going to love what you see in the last 30 minutes. And you can send them automated text, automated emails, getting them to watch the full presentation, because getting them to watch the full presentation is a response indicator. Now you know, okay, that's a uh, that's a serious person, and you can move them into the next phase into your funnel now. And you could do it all different ways. Let's say if you send them 3 or 4 emails, you can also do it with, and you send them 3 or 4 emails, and you could do it with time. So say like there's only 3 days left to watch this video, to watch the last 30 minutes of this video, and this is what you're missing. Getting people just to finish watching that. And if after the 3 days, if they don't watch it, you put them into another sequence where you can send them a PDF. And maybe they like to buy from a PDF. And then you could do the same thing where you can give them a countdown like, okay, March 23rd, this PDF is going to be no longer available. Or, just certain things that you can base on their behavior where you can keep giving them different things. Where, say, if they went through the whole PDF, but they didn't actually take no action. Okay, now you can send them a 3 video VSL sequence, or like a launch process where you give them 3 different trainings, and then you get them to apply to what you want to give them. You could do this. This is all based on behavior. All this marketing and all this automation is based on their behavior, because people buy different ways. Now, the last thing you must do is you want to make sure you have multiple ways to convert your prospect. What do I mean by this is pretty much what I basically just explained. Some people want to watch a webinar and like to watch full drawn out webinars and seeing everything that they're getting. Some people don't. Some people want to just get to the point and see a short little video of what they're seeing. And okay, they watch a 10-minute VSL, okay, they're ready to apply. Some people like to read. They like to read every written word and read it 2 or 3 times and and then they'll be willing to work with you. So you want to make sure you have all these different response indicators in your funnel. And the more response indicators that you have, the more profit that you're actually going to make in the long run. Now, guys, I know it was a lot of material. It's a lot of different things, a lot of moving pieces. Even when I'm talking about it, it's a lot of different things that's going on. The best thing to do is schedule a call with us. Let's build something like this for you, something visual that you can actually see for your business. And when we do this, you're going to actually see how effective it is. And we'll build this for you completely free. It will a whole blueprint from A to Z. And at the end, there's going to be one or two options. You can either go and build it yourself, which is no problem. We'll build the blueprint for you. If you want to do it yourself, that's completely fine. Or you can have us do it for you, which we would obviously prefer. So guys, but at the end of the day, I hope you got a ton of value out of this content that I gave you today. It's really valuable. I hope you guys are all using behavioral dynamic response in your funnels now, because it's really important that you guys are using this to get the most out of your advertising dollars. Once again, I'm Matt from Funnels and Conversions, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. So you should just go down, apply for a strategy call today, and we'll speak soon. All right, thanks guys. Bye.